Alright, so here we have Gabe Jones and the Hydra Flame Trooper. This is the first actual Toys R Us exclusive. And yeah. Same deal here. There's no bios. I would have actually liked a bio on this guy because I honestly don't know who Gabe Jones is. And I would like a little background, and I don't feel like looking it up anywhere. But yeah, for some reason this wave doesn't have bios, which is I think the first time in a long time. My theory is that they still want to keep some details about the film kind of under wraps, and that's why they're doing that, but I don't know, I really don't know. Alright, let me go ahead and just open these guys up and review them. Alright, so here is Gabe Jones, who, like I said, I have absolutely no prior knowledge about. Yeah. Here is the figure's face. I don't know if you could tell or not, but there is some shadows across his face. His helmet is blocking much of his face from being shown. So let me take that off. And you can see his face a little bit better. It's a nice face. Same deal with Bucky. I don't know who's playing Gabe Jones. And so I can't really say if this is an accurate likeness, but again, with Bucky, it's a nice face nonetheless. Yeah, I actually really do like this face. It's similar to the James Rhodes faces that they gave with Iron Man 2, because you got the hair painted on, which I guess is okay sometimes. I usually don't like when they paint the faces on, but yeah, it's a necessary thing, I guess. So yeah, here's the helmet. It is, I believe it's actually the same helmet as Captain America's, just without the A on it, and it's not blue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually exactly what it is. So here is his outfit. It is a brownish, reddish kind of jacket. Probably bulletproof, although I don't know. Could be anything. But you can see he's got like a, I believe the word is bandolier. And he's got some shells there for his big honking gun that he's got. The bandolier carries to the side and the back. You got some pretty cool detail, some buckles, pouches, stuff like that. Not too bad paint-wise either. So yeah, it's actually got pretty good detailing. I mean, there's not many paint problems to be seen here. At least, you know, that are really noticeable. So same thing with Bucky and Captain America's helmet. He's got this weird F or wing symbol. I don't know what it's for. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that. You can see here on his belt, he's got a little pouch there. I believe that's for a knife. At least that's what it looks like to me. On the other side, he's got a gun holster. Gabe comes with the same gun that's been given to all the other figures so far. I didn't realize this until after the Captain America review. This is not a new gun. I mean, it's new to the Marvel line, but it was first included in the DC Minimates. It was given to the Blackhawks. So the Blackhawks were pretty much in the same time period as these figures, so that's pretty consistent with, you know, who they're giving this gun to. And as for Gabe's legs, there's nothing really to talk about. Just it looks like he's wearing jeans and boots. So yeah, nothing too spectacular there. So Gabe comes with one more accessory, and it is actually a pretty cool one. You can see here it is a kind of big machine gun. Not quite sure what this is called. I mean, I know what it's called, I just can't think of it right now. And it's gonna bug me. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Really big. It's kind of like the one that was given to George in the Reach figures, the Reach Minimates. Only the difference between this one and that one is that Gabe can actually hold this one in his hands. So yeah, as you can see here, Gabe is holding it quite well in his hands, actually. It's just like a little thing that you just slide right in his hand, and that's a big step up from what George was given, and I'm really glad for that we actually got this big gun that he can actually hold. So overall, Gabe is a pretty okay figure. I don't really know who he is, and I don't know if it's like a great character or anything, but he's just a pretty average figure. Nothing to write home about, really. That's really all I have to say. Alright, here we have the Hydra Flame Trooper. This guy is actually pretty cool. I'm usually not a fan of generic figures like this that are just army builders. I mean, I have nothing against army builders, if it's not like a legitimate character, I don't want it. But, this guy is really, really awesome looking. So, I can overlook the fact that he's just a generic, just army dude. So first off, we'll start with his head. This thing is pretty darn cool looking. It's got kind of a mask on with these goggles. It's got, you know, pretty cool little helmet going on there. And yes, this is actually a helmet because you can take it off. And then you got what looks like some circuitry maybe, just like a pretty robotic face. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. No detailing on the back, for shame. For shame. This thing is really cool. I really like this little helmet thing. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, his body is also really cool, and that sounded really weird. His costume is pretty accurate to what we've seen of the Hydra troopers in the film so far. He's got, I don't know if there's a belt, or if it's just like pouches, I don't know what it is really. It's pretty bizarre looking. But it looks nice. There's a bit of paint problems there, but I say this all the time. At this small scale, it's to be expected. I mean, I'm surprised that Gabe didn't really have any, you know, paint problems that much. He's got some more detailing on his back. Really not sure what these are. Whoops. This guy's pretty heavy. Yeah, I don't know what that is really. It's pretty bizarre looking, actually. The big catching point of this figure not only is his giant chest piece, but his flamethrower hands, which are pretty interesting looking. So here we have his flamethrower hands. These things look really neat. You got this thing up top here, down there. It looks like maybe a bayonet there on bottom. It's just a point, I don't know what it is. Same dealie here. They look pretty cool, although as you can see they've got open holes there. Those aren't like painted on, at least I don't think so. But they are like open holes. It looks like flames should have been included with this. Like to go out of the flamethrower hands, but I don't think that, you know, they were gonna do that. They should have, because they've got these open holes, but whatever. And then here he's got some unique leg things. I don't know if you can see them, but they are a pretty new piece, actually. Why can't I see that? Let's try and get some light in here. Yeah, you can see it kind of there, that the up part of his leg are kind of weird looking. That's just a new piece. So, yeah, as for the Flame Trooper, there's not really much else to talk about. He's a pretty cool figure. I like his flamethrower things. I like the design of this guy. He's pretty cool looking. So, yeah, if you can get past the fact that he's just a generic army builder, yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. So that's it for Gabe Jones and the Hydra Flame Trooper. Yeah, this is a pretty solid 2-pack. Probably the one people are going to get the least. I would imagine out of the 2 Toys R Us exclusives, people are going to want Dum Dum Dugan and Classic Captain America more, because that would be their first Dum Dum Dugan Minimate, and I'm pretty excited about that one. I've gone to a couple other Toys R Us's looking for Dum Dum Dugan after I found these guys in my local Toys R Us, but no such luck, and that's pretty annoying. And I think I saw that on the website he sold out. I think Gabe Jones is sold out as well. But whatever, I'll find him eventually, and when I do get him, I will of course review him.